Hello, my name is Dishita Ghuge and I am here representing Team 0AA Synapse. We've been working on an exciting challenge, Problem Statement 25057, which focuses on automated compliance checker for legal metrology declarations on e-commerce platforms. With e-commerce booming in India, non-compliance with legal metrology regulations is widespread. Products often lack mandatory information like manufacturer details, correct MRP format, or country of origin. Regulatory authorities cannot manually check millions of listings. It's simply not scalable. We've built an AI-powered automated compliance checker. But what sets us apart are these innovations. Blockchain-based audit trail. Unlike other solutions, every scan in our system is immediately registered on blockchain. This creates tamper-proof, legally valid records of compliance violations. For regulatory enforcement, this is crucial. You have irrefutable evidence of when a violation was detected and what was found. Configurable rule engine. Most compliance tools are rigid. Our rule engine is fully configurable. When legal metrology regulations are updated or regional variations need to be applied, authorities can modify the rules without requiring developers or rebuilding the system. This makes it deployment ready for government bodies. Additionally, we provide comprehensive analytics, not just flagging violations, but showing trends, identifying most frequent issues, and enabling data-driven enforcement decisions. Now, let me walk you through the demonstration. So when you first open the app, you land on the product scanner page. Here, you've got 3 ways to input product information. You can upload an image of a product label, maybe you took a photo earlier, or you can paste a URL if the product is listed online, or you can use your camera to scan a label right there on the spot. This is super flexible. Once you scan a product, the magic happens. The system uses OCR, that's optical character recognition, to read all the text from the label. In our example, this is the text it has found. Then it tries to extract specific fields that are legally required. You can see it successfully found net quantity and MRP. But look at what's missing, marked in red as not found. The manufacturer's complete address, date of manufacture, country of origin, and customer care contact information. The system gives you an overall compliance score. In this case, just 33%, which means this product is non-compliant. That's a problem that needs fixing. Below that, you'll get a field-by-field breakdown. Each violation is color-coded by severity. High-priority issues in red, like the missing manufacturer details. This is critical because consumers have the right to know who made the product. Medium priority in orange, like the missing country of origin and manufacturing date. Low priority in blue, like customer care information. For each issue, the system tells you exactly what's expected, what it found or didn't find, and even gives you a suggested fix to guide your labeling team. Now, if you are a manager or quality control head, you'll love this overview page. It shows you the big picture. You can see they have scanned 30 products total. The average compliance score across all products is 81%, which isn't bad, but could be better. They've got 15 products that are fully compliant and 15 that have still issues. The OCR accuracy is running at 83%, which tells you how well the system is reading the labels. There's this really useful trend chart showing compliance over time. You can see it fluctuating. The Insights panel is brilliant. It tells you straight up, your most frequent violation is country of origin, so you know exactly what to focus on to improve your overall compliance. This is basically your work queue. Every product that's been scanned shows up here with its compliance score. You can see product 3 scored 90% and has been acknowledged, while product 12 only got 60% and is still pending review. Each product has a view report button so you can drill down into the details. The status column tells you if someone's already looked at it, that is, if it has been acknowledged, or if the action was taken, resolved, or if it's still waiting, that is pending. On the violations page, at the top, you've got these 3 categories explaining what types of violations exist, label level violations like missing MRP or incomplete addresses, rule violations which reference specific legal metrology regulations, or severity classifications so you know what to prioritize. The main table shows every violation found across your products. For example, it shows that net quantity is expected to be in standard units, but the system found missing incomplete, and it's marked as high severity. The reference column even recites the specific legal metrology rule. There's also a preview column on the right showing which product has which violation, so you can quickly see, oh, product 1 and product 2 both have this issue. The last screen is for the data nerds, and I mean that in the best way. You've got multiple visualizations. The compliance trend over time, field-wise compliance rates showing that some fields like M and DOM have 100% compliance while others like NQ are at 77%. There's an OCR confidence distribution chart that would show you how accurate your scans typically are, and a manufacturer compliance ranking showing which suppliers are doing best. We also have a pie chart for most violations. Let me walk you through the complete technical architecture and workflow of our legal metrology compliance system. The system begins with 3 input methods for acquiring product information. Users can upload existing photographs of product labels. For products listed on e-commerce platforms, users can provide direct URLs or real-time image capture using device cameras. These multiple input methods ensure flexibility for different use cases. Once data enters the system, we immediately register it on the blockchain. This serves a critical compliance function. It creates an immutable, time-stamped record of each scan. This is essential for maintaining audit trails and ensuring data integrity. The data acquisition phase handles the collection and initial processing of product information. For URL inputs, the system scrapes the product page, extracting HTML content, product URLs, and downloading associated images. For direct uploads or camera captures, we process the images directly. All raw data, HTML content, images, and metadata is stored in IPFS, Interplanetary File System, which is a decentralized storage solution. This approach ensures data redundancy and availability without dependence on centralized servers. Metadata is stored separately for efficient retrieval and querying. Before optical character recognition can be performed effectively, images require significant preprocessing. This preprocessing module employs computer vision techniques to identify and crop product label regions, enhance image quality, deskew images, and denoise. These preprocessing steps significantly improve OCR accuracy, particularly for images captured in suboptimal regions. This is the core text extraction and analysis component. The OCR plus AI module performs several critical functions, that is, multi-language OCR. Given India's linguistic diversity, the system supports multiple regional languages like Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, and others, in addition to English. Raw text extraction. The system extracts all readable text from pre-processed images, generating not just the text but also confidence score for each recognized element. These confidence scores indicate OCR's engine's certainty about each word or phrase, typically ranging from 0% to 100%. After obtaining raw text, we move on to the NLP, Natural Language Processing Information Extraction module. This is where we transform unstructured text into structured data. The NLP system is specifically trained to parse and extract the legally required fields. The system doesn't just extract text normally, it understands the context. Each extracted field comes with its own confidence score, which helps us flag system uncertain extractions for human review. Once we have structured data, it goes through the rule engine for compliance validation. This is the intelligence layer that actually determines whether a product is compliant. The rule engine operates based on configurable legal metrology rules loaded from a rule database. These rules codify the Legal Metrology Act and associated regulations. The rule engine validates each field for, is the required field there at all? Is it in the correct format? Does the value make sense? Do related fields align logically? Or are the rules for this product category being met? After validation, the system determines the overall compliance status and identifies specific violation types with their severity levels high, medium, low. An important step here is consensus validation. The system may run multiple validation passes or use Ansible methods to ensure accuracy. Results are cross verified before being finalized, reducing false positives and false negatives. All extracted metadata, compliance scores, and violation details are stored in central database. Records are continuously updated with compliance status as products are rescanned or violations are resolved. Finally, we have the reporting and dashboard module, which provides the user interface for viewing and analyzing compliance data. The dashboard retrieves compliance data from the database and generates visual reports including compliance trend charts over time, field-wise compliance rates, manufacturer rankings, violation statistics, individual product reports. These visualizations help stakeholders quickly understand compliance status, identifying patterns, and make data-driven decisions about quality control improvements. Our solution transforms compliance monitoring from a manual, time-intensive process into an automated, scalable, and legally robust system. Thank you.